guys. And now we're here with Martin from Shine, and like you brought Super Fast Neo with you, and like like what's the game about? Like the racing game, we saw it, 60 FPS racing game, Fast Racing Neo. Like tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, the game is actually already out. It's on the eShop Nintendo, and it was quite successful. And we partnered with Nintendo, and end of September we get a retail version, so you can go to shops and Amazon.
Actually get the physical copy, and people can add it to their collections.
We heard that often. There are lots of people, collectors, who love that, and we're really happy that Nintendo.
Well, it's a game that's really, you know, it wasn't that much fanfare when it came out. It kind of, you know, obviously people, you know, there's elements like F-Zero and other fast racing games. But, you know, because the Wii U runs that stable 60 FPS so well, I guess it suits the system. And
to be honest, it's really, we are a very technical team, and we put lots of work into the graphics, into the 60 frames. It's maybe an old school thing, but we like 60 frames is important.
Yeah, it does make a difference.
For racing games, it's so important. And the way the game looks and the way the game works, like 60 FPS is crucial for it to be so fast-paced, and you really can feel it to be in there.
And we're really happy that we could pull it off. And I think what we hear from the press and the people, they really
it's got really well reviewed and really well received by the community.
Right. And in this retail release, there will be extra tracks, 8 new tracks, and some extra content, which you can also download on the eShop.
Oh, awesome! So if you've got the...
So if you have the version, you don't have to buy the retail version, and that's what Filippo is trying to do now. Show the new tracks. It's
a new track.
All right.
Oh, this new track here, and I guess that's a really awesome thing. The fact that, you know, often a game will be a digital and then come out in a physical copy, and it'll just be the physical copy, but you're actually using this physical to add content as well.
Right. But you also can download it, so you don't have to buy the physical copy.
It's awesome. It looks so good.
This is the first time we show that on Gamescom.
Oh,
it's an exclusive.
It's a premiere.
Actually, yesterday it was shown, of course, on the business day, the first day, and today the first time.
We don't have to mention that. Like, we're just gonna go with
world
guys.
premiere.
You're the world's first to view this. Like,
I don't think anybody has
shown this yet.
So that's probably the first time you see this.
So everyone watching now on Twitch will be seeing this for the first time.
Yeah. So
it's great to see.
Let's see how Filippo does.
And you know,
no pressure.
You know, obviously F-Zero is an obvious comparison, but you know, you're collecting stuff, you're boosting, you're getting weapons and stuff as well.
Maybe for the gameplay, the main mechanic, you see there is an exhaust which is blue or orange, and you can switch that. And what you want to do, you want to match the color of your exhaust to the boost pads. If you match, you get a boost. If you mismatch, you slow down. That's a mechanic which differentiates.
So you do have to do something to get the right boost to accelerate.
So now I have to switch to orange, for example, to get the jump platform.
And now blue.
Now blue to get. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get the jump.
So it's a little bit like a rhythm game, like switch, boost.
Like a classic Nintendo game, you know, like whether it's Mario or Rhythm Heaven, like we just saw, or you need to get in that zone and that rhythm.
You really kind of. Yes, I knew what happened.
I also know it for that one. I didn't do it the first time though. At least once.
And there's a really good range of tracks. So obviously we've seen like a desert kind of pyramid.
Yeah, we really try to do something new. If we can go to the next track, it will be totally different. Again, it's Iceland called.
And is there, you know, is there a place this is set? Is there kind of like, is it set in obviously in the future and?
Yeah, it's futuristic. So
futuristic
we
racing league.
Futuristic elements. We don't want to be too grounded, but in the end, the desert is a desert, even in the future.
I think everyone can identify the desert. And you know, one great thing about games like this is the sense of replayability, the sense of mastering a track when you first play it, and then finding those extra seconds, the time trial mode. And there's a few different modes in this game as well.
Yeah, and maybe I have to mention this is the slowest speed class, so this is to get into it, and
this is slow,
twice as fast. And that's something. Even I have sometimes problems in mastering it, but we found out that racing fans are really hardcore gamers. They love the challenge. So we really maybe...
Yeah, the learning curve can go on forever. Like, the faster you can go, the better you can get the track.
It starts slow, but it really gets difficult, especially in the high speed classes. But I guess that's what people want it. And,
it also changes, no? I mean, you have to take turns in a completely different way if your vehicle is driving at a different speed.
Yeah, and all vehicles feel different. This is a medium thing which doesn't drift so much, and if you maybe know F-Zero or other games, each has its own way. Our ships are different. This one is lighter, it's easy to handle, a faster ship, drift, it's heavy, and
place, man.
It's faster, so you have to decide what you prefer.
And then that you know, encourages replayability and encourages discovering the track and experimenting with your playstyle.
And maybe...
sorry for the poor showing. I was last in the end.
Oh, wow.
I can take over if you want.
So how many new tracks are coming out with the DLC?
There's 8 new tracks in
8
there,
new tracks.
4 are shown here, and that's the second one now. And as you said, really try to do a big variety, not just reassemble another track.
I think that's something people really enjoy in racing games is the environment of it. You know, you see a lot of racing games come out these days that try and focus more on the 60 frames per second rather than the environments, and you seem to be doing both.
So if you look at that, maybe Filippo, like this is a tube, you can go everywhere.
Oh wow!
And even I don't know. Wow. Even I don't know what's the best way to drive this track because it's unlimited possibilities.
Yeah, you go around the side, you keep whirling around.
It's gonna be fun to see if the Let's Players or somebody see what's
Come
the
with
best way
techniques.
to do that.
Once you know where the boosts are, I think like it's probably the best way to like just jump from boost to boost.
You don't see it. On the other side there are boosts too.
Yeah.
So
which boost you go for, which boost you leave.
Try to keep your orientation.
So do you get the orbs to get more boost power, or do you go on the boost pads? So it's always a bit of strategy
that's the
involved.
second thing, because you see those orbs, you collect those and you gain boost power and you can boost whenever you want. So one thing is the boost stripes.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
Goddamn centuries.
I tried to pass. I tried to go between their legs, but it didn't work.
Spiders don't like you.
Yeah. I don't like spiders either, so I think we're even.
Especially mechanical robot spiders, giant mechanical robot spiders.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it's the future.
Okay.
And this is a really cool kind of idea. There's so many racing games, there's so many things, but having a race around a tube is I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Yeah, we always try to bring in new stuff because when you design a track, you of course want to do something new. It's getting harder and harder as more tracks we have.
Yeah.
But I think we really, me personally, we are really happy that this feels totally different from.
Well, it looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I'm super already hyped for the other maps and other tracks that are coming out. And I bet you guys put a lot of creative work into getting every track that's out there really unique and setting it as a very just a new add-on for the game.
We call it excitement. It should be like crazy jumps. We have like jumps where you fly over rooftops and stuff like that. So each track has some things which are new and give you excitement, and there are also sometimes hidden roads or hidden shortcuts you can discover. You don't have to. It's just a matter of the way you want to play the game.
Okay.
And is there a date for the physical release or?
Yeah, 30th September.
30th of September.
Yes, that's
awesome.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
And the DLC, I guess, I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we'll be on the same
Around the same time, awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Super good to look in it at least.
But you can download the game
now,
now
the game's already available
later.
Yeah,
so
the game's available now on the Wii U eShop, and
then
the physical copy's coming later next month.
Right. And we found out that science fiction racing is not very common nowadays, but there's really
It's
people want it, but nobody does it anymore
racing
because the market is maybe smaller than a Forza market or something like that.
It is bizarre. Like racing games don't really do that well on Twitch. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because you have to concentrate on the game quite a lot. But there always been.
I didn't know. That's funny to hear.
It's always been one of my favourite genres. I've loved F-Zero, and I love Mario Kart, and this has been a great game. And then it's a bit of an underground game that's really kind of risen up, and now getting that physical release, more content. Hopefully more people will be able to check it out.
They're really happy.
Yeah, totally.
I'm old school, like I'm older, and I grew up with physical copies. And, that's something great to have and to show everybody, hey, here's my game.
Yeah, definitely.
So the retail version is something really nice to have, and I bet it's a really good deal to say all right, we're coming out with the retail, we're getting out the DLC as well, it's many tracks, and I bet the community will be really happy about it because they probably pushed boundaries on the tracks that are out already. Yeah,
and maybe I should mention it's $24.99, so it's really a reasonable price for a boxed game, and you get extra content. It's lots of stuff in there. There's a hero mode which changes the mechanic. Your boost meter is the shield then. It's like another game you might know, F-Zero a little bit. And
awesome. There's
online play, so it's already working. We have the game released in Japan, so you see people from Japan, from America, from everywhere compete, and we have split screen, 2-player, 4-player, so everything you might say, I need that, I think we have it in the game. So it's a really pretty round package, we hope.
Perfect. Martin, thank you so much for the exclusive new look, for the premiere look at Fast Racing Neo's DLC map and the new tracks.
Cool.
It was such a nice view. You guys don't go anywhere because we'll be right back.